If you think this business is only about selling homes, you're wrong. It's about selling you. Want to view my video? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie Perez-Benitoa and I'm with Marzuko Real Estate. Today we're going to talk about something that I use to leverage my business that I believe is a little underrated, if that's a thing. Before starting real estate, I was pursuing a career in acting and entertainment. So I came into this business not afraid to talk to strangers for a living. I was used to the rejection in Hollywood. I rushed around from audition to audition. I was a hustler. I cracked corny jokes to my tables to make extra tips. And I just tried to be relatable because I couldn't live with myself or go to bed at night without having some peace of mind. In my real estate business, this is my foundation. Emotional intelligence is a real thing, and it's proven that some of the most successful people in real estate have high emotional intelligence. So in this video, we're gonna break down what emotional intelligence is, the 5 components of it, and the daily practices that I try to implement as best I can to maximize this aspect of my life and my business. By definition, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in positive ways to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. The 5 components to emotional intelligence are self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Now, self-awareness, this is the foundation, right? You sell homes for a living, kind of. But what you're really doing is selling yourself, knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, how to improve them, the ability to label a feeling and know where it's coming from. These are big ones. Like I said at the top of this video, I came in with certain strengths that I had from past experiences, past careers. So my biggest thing is to find out what you're really good at. Lean on your strengths. Also get to know your weaknesses or your triggers and identify them. Be willing to explore them. That will make you a better person, and ultimately it will help your business to thrive. Something I do every day for self-awareness is I personally write a note to God, higher power, universe, higher self, whatever you want to call it. And no matter what I write in there, I make sure to include one thing I'm grateful for. Gratitude never hurt anybody, and it does work, okay? And one thing I need help with. Learning to ask for help and being teachable is one of the biggest gifts that I've experienced when it comes to self-awareness, but it's not like a one and done. For me, I have to constantly maintain this. I have to humble myself a little bit and ask for help. It's a little 5-minute check-in every morning before I start any work. Again, this is a foundation and a way for me to set up my day. Feel free to take screenshots of this presentation, and as we go through the components, you can rate yourself from 1 to 10 on each category, 10 being the best, something you've got down pat. The goal is to have a balance of all 5 of these things. My self-regulation on the second category. This one, this is my weakest. Controlling your impulses, thinking before you act, setting boundaries with your time. The power of the pause. In real estate, we're go, 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 we're 24/7. We have to be flexible and give our time freely. If you're willing to set your phone on Do Not Disturb after 8 p.m., let's say, like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., if that stuns you and that shocks you, you're not alone. If that makes you afraid to do, you're not alone. But it is essential. You need your time. You need to recollect. We can't be available for everybody at all times. No opportunity goes missed, right? If you attract these things into your life, it will start to line up exactly how you create it. Set your phone on Do Not Disturb. Give yourself some space. Maybe pause before making any decisions. I do it very imperfectly, okay? I was just texting with the client at 10 p.m. the other night, and then the next morning I did some follow-up with some leads that I had acquired at like 7 a.m. and the response to one of the leads was, we can start with you not texting me before 9. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had no sense of time. I had no self-regulation. I was just go, go, go. And the fact of the matter is, that's not real. We live in a fast-moving society with technology and social media and this instant gratification, but the best things come to those who wait, is what I've heard. Okay. The third thing is motivation. You get a 10 out of 10 because you clicked on this video. That means you want to learn, you want to grow. These are good things. Speaking your goals out loud every day, I don't know what it is, guys, but the manifesting thing, it's real. Set up your goals, let the world know, say them out loud, okay? Challenge yourself with new things, show up for yourself, even when you don't want to. This takes discipline. If you're in real estate, you most likely live off of goal setting because we are in a commission-based career. So in order to keep going, we have to set these goals and hit these benchmarks. The fourth thing is empathy. Empathy, putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Listening with intention. Sometimes people don't need to hear your feedback, they just need you to listen. Your clients are gonna throw around a lot of opinions and a lot of objections. If we can do our best to rid the judgment and just be there as best we can with a listening ear and an open heart, we will be better at our job. We have to fight for the client, but in order to do that, we really need to understand where they're coming from. It will make your business easier and more seamless. I promise. Another thing with empathy is having empathy for yourself. I'm personally working on forgiving myself. I waste time dwelling on my mistakes, and in the past I would overthink them and really be hard on myself, and I'm still very hard on myself. But if I have an inch of empathy towards myself, it's just, things are okay. We make mistakes, that's how we learn. And if you're new to this business, forgive yourself. It's okay. There's tons to learn, and there's tons and tons more to learn even if you are a seasoned agent. Social skills. There's something about a connection when you really look in someone's eyes. It just presents trust. If you don't want to be seen and your head's always down, you got something to hide. Open yourself up. Be vulnerable. It works. I'm telling you, just try it on for size. Get out there. This is a people business. We get leads when we're social. Make a relationship with your barista. Maybe not to sell your services, but just open yourself up. Why not? My guess is most of us think we have all these things down and we don't need to focus on emotional intelligence when it comes to real estate. But I have to argue that. I didn't know anything about this business when I came in. I didn't know a contract. It's because I tapped into my emotions at such a young age that I was able to just like, hi, hello, here's me, here I am. If you think this business is only about selling homes, you're wrong. It's about selling you. So what do you need to study the most? You. Since I started real estate, all of my Instagram has been like this lead generation and this lead generation and do this program to make 120K a month in sales. And I find myself on a rabbit hole of researching, and that's all part of it. But when I just stop to check in and I'm like, okay, you mean I could go to a coffee shop, talk to 5 people, continue my relationship with them, and that could generate a lead? That sounds a lot more my speed personally. This isn't for everybody, but you are going to attract the kind of leads and sales that you want to be a part of. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.